Quick, quick one.
Quick one. We're
Sorry,
here.
that
We're
computer
live
virus.
with the checkup. We got a lot to cover today. So let's get right into it. Shout out to the book I read.
This guy just goes straight into it. Why? You think you're hitting the ball good now or something,
it
or what?
felt real good today. It was just
Felt
like
better?
a lot of
Good.
flush. A lot of flush. Let's just hop right into the video
Wow,
analysis.
this guy has it preloaded. Like, let's just, it's all about Zen, isn't it?
Kind of. No, I mean, if you had videos, we'd be sitting here and analyzing those too.
Sorry, you don't
But
analyze mine. It's just pure dog shit.
basically, what I'm kind of happy about, I don't know if you noticed it on my other swings. We're looking at the down the line one here, or straight on. I don't know what this is called. Anyways,
Hold on, I gotta get
big
dialed in on the checkup.
checkup. I'm not sure. I might need to increase my lag. My footing is okay, but like it's really just about the end. You see how my right foot finishes now, just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Versus before where it would like go over.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm happy about that. I'm still I think my weight shifting's fine. I think everything else like is okay, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like you created a little more lag. Still fairly. Go do it.
Just go through the I mean, you can't tell the lag on this from this angle. But as far as I was looking at
Still pretty steep.
yeah, I was thinking about that too because they say like right here, if you drew a line from
The bottom of the club, it should be pointed out more to the right. Yeah.
exactly. Dang, look at you. All your shit.
I should just like get into teaching. You can do that too. All you,
So what I think is happening here is I'm just standing too close to the ball.
Crowding yourself.
And I think that's what's creating this like steeper angle and me not getting as much lag. I might be able to get more lag if it was a little bit farther out because like let's take a
It'll
look
naturally create you more lag. Yeah.
right because like you can see here. Well, another thing I kind of like is I'm not casting as much as before. Remember how on the I'm gonna show the other video,
Casting. Wow.
but remember how like when I was coming down,
Now
I would
you're
kind
like,
of like
I'm surprised you're like, see, if I were to use casting, that terminology, like a week ago, you'd been like, what is, I never heard that.
nah, I know what casting
What
is.
does that mean?
I kind of felt like I was casting at first, but at least from this angle, you can kind of tell like my right arm isn't as straight as at impact as it was before, and also
Your
my
head
finishing.
was stiller.
I'm not worried about my head. So you know, Jack Nicholas was actually a left eye dominant.
So is
So
Tiger. I've said this.
really, so I'm basically Tiger Woods.
No,
I was bred
you're
to be a golfer.
basically,
Are you left eye dominant?
no, I'm right eye.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now.
Shut the fuck up.
But like
I'm just normal.
the way I'm finishing, I'm like turning my shoulders over better. How about homeboy in the background? Should we give him a shout out real quick?
Old man, just putting in that work. A little stiff, you know.
A
You can tell
little,
he's a little stiff.
you can tell he's mostly arms. He's not getting his whole body into it. Probably struggles to break 100. But I mean, he's out there. He's grinding. He's just a little bit too much arms. He doesn't really care.
Grinding.
He doesn't really care. But anyways, yeah, my follow through seems to be a little bit better. Before I was kind of like launching my arms up, and now they're kind of like going off to the side. Just seems like a more relaxed finish. than
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. It's you can see the improvements.
Yeah, just off of one day at the range and me just sitting in my apartment swinging my arms around.
Wrapped around the body. I'm surprised you didn't
Um,
bring the book on the range and like bring a fold out chair and
just start reading it. Am I
yeah.
at step 5 right now? I was just doing that on my break. I was like, I was going through step 5 because I was
So
thinking
who's
the
this
same
guy?
thing.
Is this the same Spieth coach?
No, this is somebody else. But I
Oh,
saw him on the golf channel, just like I saw Speed's coach. But yeah,
damn, you just
God, what
been
is this
grinding the
guy's?
golf channel?
It's like Gary Woodland's
McNeely.
coach. Um,
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Why don't you just get Hank Haney's fucking
I don't know. I'm just trying because like whatever this guy was saying kind of makes sense. I'm just looking for something to put like correct swing thoughts in my head because all I had before was random things my dad would say to me, and I realized that it's just like wrong or him just not knowing what
saying
he's talking
shit.
about. Yeah, because sometimes like he would actually say correct stuff that he's heard from Duffy say,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. But okay, so here's the groundbreaking thing I was talking about before. Um, that I kind of feel stupid just even saying it. Okay. So when you line your feet up to the target, how do you line up?
What do you mean?
So like you pick a target, right? You look at the flag, even though you shouldn't really be aiming at the flag. Nonetheless, you find your target. How do you
Oh,
align
I
your
aim
feet?
at flags. I'm throwing darts.
Okay.
How do
Do
I
you
align my feet? I align them like it's like train tracks at my
exactly?
target.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you're supposed to do that. I was literally like lining up my feet to the target.
Yeah. I'll do like I
So
mean, I'm not like super uh super stingent on that. Like cuz sometimes like maybe your swings just work in a way. But like I said when I played Friday, we got an 18 like super twilight. My right foot, like your right foot right now, if it was more to the right, like that's what it was. And so it was causing me to like fucking come over the top and I was starting to snap hook shit. But then like and I don't have my driver. So I'm using this 2 iron that my friend gave me. It's like a
what? You
P790
you don't have a
iron.
3 wood?
Steel shaft. I can't hit my 3 wood for some reason.
You were
I
crushing it
used
here.
I used to destroy that thing, bro. That used to be like my jam. But so I was using the 2 iron and
Wyndham Clark.
I started hooking it a little bit, but then there's a few times I straightened it out. Like I ripped a few shots with it. Like I was like, damn, I kind of fuck with this thing. But my buddy didn't like the shaft. It's like some I don't know if it's like Stiff Plus or something, but
It doesn't make that much of a
he just gave
difference.
it to me. No, but he just didn't like it.
My dad's like the
He
same
probably
way.
got it
He'll
for
hit a
free.
couple bad shots and be like, "It's the
This is
club."
the TaylorMade dude, the dude I sent your swing to.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's the one that
I
gave it
thought
to me.
so. He's the TaylorMade dude. Is the guy who works at Morikawa's camp?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, I thought
Um,
those were two different people. But yeah, I'm starting to line up more parallel, more open, and I feel like it's helping me just get around it. Because before it was like I was aiming out by aiming my feet at the target and trying to hit that way. I essentially had to.
closing your stance.
I just had to hit a draw. I was forcing myself to hit a draw, and
Yeah.
then sometimes the miss I would have where I would just push it right. It would almost be like me hitting it normally because I'm just like closing myself off. And if I don't have that draw swing, it's just gonna go boom, just way off to the right and not draw. I don't know. Or like the pull hooks. Anyways, I felt more free today opening up my stance. Now I just gotta figure out how far the ball should be. I don't look crowded, do I?
No, for you it's harder though because you're taller. Maybe I mean, you could get like if
Yeah.
the viewers. I mean, look at Keegan Bradley. Bradley, he get like bends his knees hella.
I don't know what the fuck Keegan Bradley does.
He bends his knees hella.
Yeah, my main concern right now is really just this lag right here, like at impact. I think my arms are too far back, and they need to be more over my right leg right here. This is called the delivery position. All right, like this is.
I was kind of
so-
fucking with that when I was on the course a little bit. I was like, let me like really focus on like the lag.
yeah.
And I could feel it. I was like,
It,
oh, I wonder if I swing like that
basically,
all the time,
basically how
or at least that
it,
was my feel I had.
how it works is like there's a million different ways to bring the club back and bring it through, but like 95% of pros from like here, like the impact area, from like here through from when they hit, it's all
Yeah.
about the same. Like all of them look the same. It's just like getting there, they all look different. So there's room for error.
You, it looks like you're trying to scoop it still, bro. It doesn't look like you're hitting down on it.
It looks like I'm hitting more down on it now. I think it's looking less steep than it was before. Cause see, like
You're hella
I'm kind of
steep.
like I'm kind of looping it around. Like how I can be steep and be scooping it.
Yeah, because that's what it's doing. It's basically like you're whipping it around like vertically. Your swing plane's like more vertical if you think about it.
I feel like this, like whatever's happening here,
Like it's like
I'm
a
not sure.
windmill.
I'm not sure if this is concerning, but like, do you think I'm not sure if you're looking at this, but do you think my club is too far? Like it shouldn't be over my right shoulder like it is. It should it be like more towards my
Yeah,
head.
it's like you revert. Like you start out flat. Do it again. Restart from the beginning
From the beginning. Okay.
of this one.
I'm like going too
It's
far around.
no keep go. I think it's okay. I mean, you be more like your hands. If we're looking from our view right now, they should be more to the right.
That's what
The
I'm
top of this
thinking
swing.
too.
Yeah, they should for sure.
And when I do that, if I like consciously try to get it more above my head, it just doesn't
But
feel
then,
right. I feel like freaking Scotty Scheffler when I hit it.
yeah,
And it's like
I mean,
I mean
it's
I
also
can
golf, bro. Like it's not a
uh,
beauty contest. It's
right.
whatever works.
But it might be too far.
When now that you're like like really looking at your swing and shit, like whenever you watch other pros too, you'll see like how they just have different swings.
Yeah, like they all bring the club back. I think I'm in a decent I think this area is okay to be in
Yeah,
where my
yeah.
club is. And I'm not sure like it might be because I'm tall. It might be because
Yeah,
I'm
I
too
think it's like
close.
that's what I was gonna say. Keep going. You probably get steep because look, now you're starting. Your knees are bent. Keep going. Now you start lifting up. When that club's parallel to the ground with your backswing, that's
Uh,
why it's your scooping.
Why? This is fine.
No, but keep going. Now I'm saying, look at your knees. Press play. Now you're starting to get up out of your swing too early. I think maybe
I
you
think
should see
I
what
think
he
you're
says
on.
about that
I think you're onto something because like you'll see when
because
I
that's
after
gonna
I
force you to get steeper, right? That's gonna make you steeper. So keep going. You
or like
kind of
after I
held it up for
hit
me.
I kind of like dip down before I go up, like before I stand up out of my swing. You'll see like
Oh, maybe you're saying you get lower.
yeah, I get lower for a second,
Yeah,
like
maybe.
I brace for impact, and then I kind of raise up.
Yeah, maybe it's a little.
I think you can see it
I thought you
better.
were gonna get up a little more.
I think you can
Yeah, kind of.
see it better here, like after impact. I kind of was like drop.
Hold on, go back to it.
Go back to the other one.
No, the back view. Yeah, you need to be. I think you. I don't know. It's so hard to say.
It
Just play
is
it.
because it's just like it's just
Fuck! I lost my train of thought. Just play it full through by itself. Yeah, you start to you get look at point of impact. You need to stay covering the ball is what they call it. Like you start to
My
like
shoulders like open up too
just like
fast.
yeah, look at your chest. Like imagine there's keep going back, go back to your top of your backswing, and then just press play. And just like imagine like where your shoulders, your chest is at. Look in your head. You're covering the ball basically is what they call it because you're like over the ball. Now you start to go back. You got to stay over the ball. See if he says anything about covering the ball and like on your iron shots and that.
Covering your ball. So you're saying like I should already be out?
No, I'm saying like how you're all right. Go back a little bit as you start your backswing. Look at where your chest and eyes and head are. Your angle.
Mm-hmm.
You move that angle.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's normal. You move it a little bit forward.
No, you go back. Watch your
Oh,
chest. See, you're
you're
covering the
saying
ball. Now you're going backwards.
I think you could see this better at the other angle.
No, no.
You can't? Because
I'm saying
now
like how your back is angled. Like if
how
you
my
look at me
back? Oh, my
and like
back.
that's
You're
it's
talking about
called
my back?
covering the ball. Your chest is like covering the ball over it.
Yeah, I don't
So
like
I'm
how
saying like watch and like when you fall
oh,
through, you reel backwards.
right. So like oh, but it doesn't matter since I get to the right position eventually, right? I guess I see what you mean. Like right here, I fall back.
Mm-hmm.
So like my head, you're saying my head should be farther back. I think I see what you're getting at.
Like look at Rory, bro. He's staying at that angle, like covered over. It's called covering the ball. He stays in that angle almost his whole swing. He kind of there is a real back, obviously, just because physically that's just what's gonna happen,
So
right?
like I should just keep covering it,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah,
don't.
look at Rory's iron swing, bro. He's covering it. He's maintaining that because that's how you swing it around your body, and it's called covering the ball. That's how you compress it. When you reel back, everything you're lifting up.
So like
You're
I see
scooping the
that.
ball.
Right here, I kind of come out.
Yeah. See,
Okay, and then that's
keep those
when
arms as like it's its own
kind of
static group. You know, like
yeah.
they're together.
One thing I was focusing on was just moving my weight towards the target, and it was just like I was just flushing it right towards the target. But yeah,
You
I
could do
do
that
kind
and
of
keep that angle. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Pull up Rory's. Like, look at Rory. I'm watching like a.
Roy is
Yeah,
weird because he doesn't lift up his back foot.
you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean 95% of pros do. That's why Rory's weird. Okay, let's see Rory's swing.
Yeah, he's staying at that angle. Like I said, he reels back a little bit, but
You
his
struggling in your
back and
calculus
that
class?
angle are pretty much staying. He just gets out of it to complete the swing pretty much. And the
I
way
need
he
a
sits in his swing is just like his swing's so beautiful. He get
Rory.
yeah.
I don't like how I'm getting all these ads and I can't freaking
I thought
like.
you don't have ads.
Well, on the checkup YouTube that I stream on, I need to. I don't have ads on this. Jesus. I'm trying to like scroll through, but I just keep getting all his driver shots. Like, I don't want to see his driver. Here we go.
I put it in Discord.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see.
Damn, I might just fix your ass, bro. Damn, I
It's
should do
tough.
it. I feel like I got a good eye for certain shit.
I didn't even know what covering the ball was. I've never heard that
Yeah,
term.
that's what I said. Just like see if it's in that book or like Google it.
So he basically I don't know. I should be showing this. Slow motion.
This side by side.
I mean, it's just
But look at those angles pretty much the same, like I said.
his
And then
angle, like look at here. It's kind of pointing like mine.
yeah, but I'm saying you start come let me see yours again. You have it on here. You start to come back.
I start to come back. Yeah, like right when I line up parallel to the target. Right here is when things go wrong, I think. Like I'll start going back. Cuz like once I get to this point, like I think everything's going fine.
Yeah. It's
And
just a slight move. I wouldn't even maybe not even change nothing if you were flushing it. It might just be because you're tall as fuck too, now that I'm looking at it again.
yeah, I
Like you
mean,
kind of see it though.
I see what you mean. Like I
Your
kind of
back's like,
back
yeah, you're just
up.
taller, your back's like hunched.
Yeah, and that's what I don't know if I should be worried about my back being hunched, but as long as I mean, it looks fine. I don't know. About a 5 handicap swing right there, boys.
I should post my 90.
Oh yeah, I get
Raise
that.
that handicap up. I
Get
don't think
that
I did.
that sandbagging status. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's what I have to stray away from, and I'm sure everybody's guilty from it. Like I was telling you before, they're thinking that you could just go to the range and just like you're gonna find that one swing thought, and you're just gonna fix everything.
Oh
Whether
no.
it's like, oh, now
No, it's a
I'm gonna align
process.
more, I'm gonna align more parallel, and everything's fixed. Everything will fall right into place. But it's just like you'll have a miss, and then you'll try to correct it somehow, and then like you spiral out of control to where next thing you know, you just I don't know, you just start developing new misses for some reason,
New bad habits.
bad habits. Just like me lining up my feet to the target. I don't know what made me think I should do that. And I've always felt more comfortable when would be open. And now like putting, I'm lining up more open, like parallel to the target. I'm just draining everything.
Really.
But I don't. It'd be tough to get on tour. 20,000 just to get through Q
Yeah.
school.
No shit, it'd be tough.
But like, think about it. If I can get a scholarship to like go get my master's, like freaking the guy from Georgia who's 30 years old.
yeah. Who else was playing on that like small team? J.R. Smith. He
Yeah,
like golfs on a team in college. He's like
really.
getting his degree. Yeah. I guess he could kind of play.
Yeah, so
Um,
maybe I'd have to get like a scholarship, or else getting your
I
master's
would
is
do it.
50,000.
You would the best. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it. They're all equally hard. School one would be good, but you like. I think you're underestimating. Like these guys,
Oh no, I'm
it's
not
for
underestimating it.
college. They're probably like +3 handicaps, +4.
Yeah, I'm a 7. I'm not that far away. And if I actually played all the time, maybe I lower it.
This guy is just off his rocker right now, dude.
It's you I'm
You're
consistently going under
okay.
85
7 to
from the
1,
tips.
going from 7 to a 1 handicap or a 0 is going from a 7 to a 1, and then 1 to plus, like
Yeah, it's a big step. I understand. But
like
I'm
a
also like
+3, bruh.
going from 10 to 7's been tough. Actually, I've been kind of chilling around 7 this whole season.
I grind lowest I got was 8. I I also putted with my buddies. Fucking, I was like, fuck it, let me just use the spider, his spider. So I used it, and first hole was just bad. I was just topping first like 3 shots because we just like got
What's
there.
up with you in the top? What
The top's
causes your
bad.
top?
I think that 2 iron's like short too. And then I was just like, what the fuck? I ended up still like bogeying the whole. It's a par 5. It's like an easy par 5 too. It should be
Did
a
you-
birdie.
Did you take anything?
And then next hole, I actually birdied. I birdied 2 or 3. I was like, oh shit, the spider? Like, am I about to fucking just steal my friend's spider? And then, yeah, it was just. And my chipping was like kind of on too, but it took a while to get going with the 2 iron. And then finally I started getting like I said, my buddy, he rips it. He rips it just like us with his driver. And there was
Mhm.
like 2 drives I distinctly remember where I was neck and neck with him with the 2 iron.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? But then like a lot of the times I would hit it hella low. Like it would just be coming off like, I mean, low screaming line drive, bro. Like
The stinger.
just shin splinter. Just like 4 feet off the ground, like low.
Oh, one of those.
It's just like low as fuck. It was
You're
hella
like,
weird, but they
you're
would
like,
just
don't
like
bounce in the rough.
go for days. Yeah, yeah, just hit the fucking fairway.
Hit the fairway. You
But then that
gain.
one on 14 is kind of like a little drop off. So like the ball flight, and I had a little higher ball flight that time. It was like perfect.
I was pure in my long irons today.
It was
So,
hella funny too.
It's so nice to pure a long iron. Like the best
Oh
feeling
yeah,
in golf.
it's like yeah, peering a 3 iron or like a 4 iron is just like oh fuck.
And like that ball
Like,
flight.
I'd
But if you
rather
like
do
duff
that
it,
than-
if duffing a long iron makes me so upset.
Oh, it's horrible. It hurts. You hit
It hurts. You're like,
fucking
fuck.
toe it or heel it. I don't fucking know because I suck.
I toe it. I toe my misses.
Yeah, I get toey.
You get toey. Like, did you take any of that to heart? The whole like, I read that part about standing over the ball and not doing anything, and it just flashed back to you just standing over the ball.
But I'm like moving and shit.
I don't think you are.
Yeah,
You're just standing there.
I'm like moving.
Oh,
my
you're
feet.
shuffling. You're doing the Patrick
Yeah.
Cantley on the green, just
Yeah,
preening.
yeah. No, my
preening
buddy
the
said the same
ground.
thing. He's like, every time I take that long, I fuck up the shot. So
You just want to say
I'm
like, hit the damn ball.
yeah. Lately, I've been but the
It-
thing is, I don't take my routine isn't long.
I
go
know.
right
I know.
up to it. But and I don't really do that on like I just do it on driver. But my friend said the same thing, so I stopped doing it. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go up and hit.
There's I guess there's different things you can do. I'm trying to work on my like lining up my shots more and getting into just creating some sort of routine. Cause like if you watch, I was watching Scotty and just looking at his routine. He'll look at the pin 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then he hits. Or
Yeah.
on chips, he takes a practice swing first and then does like 2. and
Oh,
then
that's what they
hits.
say. It's
It's
it
like
should be like a free throw every time. It should
Yeah.
be the same routine every time.
That's how
Depending like you said, if you do it for every chip, do it for every chip. Every putt,
yeah.
every iron shot, do it. Driver. I pretty much do that with my driver. Like I don't practice swing. I just like line it up from behind, step up.
That's one thing I do all the time. It's like an unconscious habit that I walk
I do.
behind the
Then
ball.
I do. Walk behind it, and then I pick a intermediate target.
I do it on the range too. Walk behind it.
Yeah.
But
some
yeah,
time to, like,
they-
kinda rest, get a breather.
There was a list of a bunch of death moves, and I want to say the death move was lifting your heel up too early, and I think I do that. But I was just reading it, and it seems like it's fine. I don't know, because like your
Like
weight
what
kind of
heel?
shifts.
The left heel?
The right heel on my downswing. It wasn't as
I don't
bad
know. I do
now,
it.
but yeah, it's improving. It felt better. Felt like I was getting more inside, but
How do they just know that the photo's been taken at a golf course, bro?
who?
Fucking This is when I switched to Interlock 2021.
Wow. You haven't been interlocking that long, huh? I've been interlocking since 2001. Oh, or before that.
My swing's so bad.
But yeah. My tip for all the viewers: line up parallel to the target, maybe slightly open. I was like fading everything. Nice little controlled fade. Felt
Or
good.
yeah.
And I don't think I was losing much. I think my distance was still fine. Now I wasn't even doing some like powerful hit turn like I was doing before. But yeah, what'd you think about the golf that was played this weekend? Very low,
Um,
very low scoring.
it was pretty good.
Dude, I had a couple lineups doing really well, and I had a really good sweat going into Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and it just blew up. Freaking Tony Finau. Tony Finau, like, shooting terrible on Sunday fucked me. And
I think I won
Ricky
like
Fowler and Sanjay M not doing well. Tom Kim not doing well. Like, everybody like that I had in my lineups just did terribly when they did awesome the first 3 rounds. And I was like, there was one, like, after Friday, I had 2 lineups in the top 10. And I only submitted 20 lineups.
really.
Yeah, like, it was showing like currently winning $700. Next day was 5. And Sunday just wasn't my best day, unfortunately. But I think I'm getting better at fantasy DFS.
You mean PGA?
Yeah, like Minwoo. How about me calling out Minwoo? And I think he had like a top 10 finish. Did I say Minwoo on the pod? You have those numbers?
Probably not.
I think I did. Oh, Travelers.
I had
Uh,
you had Cam Young, Siwoo Kim top 10, and then Tommy Fleetwood winning. Then I had Tom Kim, Harris English, and Shoffley winning.
Shoffley, Tom Kim were good. Dang, I had Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim got cut, and that cost me some money. Tommy Fleetwood, he made the cut but didn't really do much. And what was the third one you said?
Fleetwood winning.
No, the other one. Not
What do you
Siwoo
mean?
Kim. Not Siwoo Kim, not Fleetwood.
Cam Young.
Cam Young, I think he made the cut and then didn't do well. So, last week, short course, 60, 100 yards. Wops used to playing a little bit shorter than that, but I mean, he could relate. This
I
week,
got a lot of my golf swings on here. They're so bad when I watch
post
it.
post one on Discord. We'll analyze it. Post the most recent one.
The most recent one. Damn, how have I suck. How have I
You have a decent swing. You're very I'm not sure how to say it. You're like, your shoulders are very vertical when you swing. Or horizontal. They're very
this one
horizontal.
I remember I posted. I fucking I'm just free flowing with it. I get steep as fuck.
Damn. All right. At least you know. Let's see.
I actually am taking this is like from a weird angle, so you can't even really tell.
See, that's the thing with mine too. I'm not sure if I'm at the right angle. And like the angle that you're looking at can really affect the way you're analyzing it.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Are you gonna post it or no?
I
The
texted it to
fans,
you.
the fans are waiting. Oh, really? You couldn't just upload it to Discord?
I don't like have like it logged in on my phone. I never go on Discord on my phone.
Oh, yeah. I don't. I downloaded it. What the? Fans. Here we go.
That's like from a while ago too. But that was like I was swinging the ball okay at this time. Not like great. Um,
You
I
don't
mean,
got it
whenever
in slow mo.
I need a no. You gotta
You
control it
play with
yourself.
sunglasses on?
Sometimes
I can't do it. I don't like how it makes the surrounding grass look. It messes with me. So let's see. Decent takeaway. I mean, you don't
I'm
have to.
hella far away. I'm so separated.
Yeah, you are very separated. It's too bad we can't have it like when you're actually set. But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, that's a weird clip.
what? How far are you?
I don't know. I'm pretty far. Just landed. Look where I'm hitting to too. It's water to the right, and the
It
ball
looks
goes
like
right.
it looks like you're set up for a draw, and there's just a tree
Oh,
right
I'm
there.
going way. Yeah, I'm going way to the right on my aim. It looks like this angle's all fucked up. It's like a
Okay.
homie. We're drunk, and he's doing it. You know.
Coming back. All right. I mean, little power angle is fine.
Look at me cover the ball. My wrists are hinged though. That's my problem.
Why is that a problem? As
Because
long
I
as
gotta
you
get
square,
through it. Look at that power though, bro. Like you want to talk about just raw power.
you kind of do the same thing with your foot too, where you
But my body's pretty quiet during that whole swing. It stayed up. That ball stayed up.
look at where your shaft is pointing here. Coming
Where?
down,
Steep, huh?
it's super steep.
Yeah. No, I've always had. I used to hit the ball so
Here,
high. I don't know what happened.
here. I mean, this seems okay at this point, and you kind of just want to look at this right here. Like, bro, you're so far away. I don't think this is a thing. Like, you
I'm
want to
just
be
going
connected.
straight at it. I'm
You
coming
wanna
across it.
you wanna be connected. You're like very not connected, and it just
Yeah.
causes flips and skulls and things like that. But yeah, when you hit it good, you hit it good. But there's just the whole goal with like critiquing your swing and fixing it is just to be more consistent. But yeah, you crush it. You're just very separated.
Look how much power that is. I can't keep. It's so hard. I don't have any power if I keep it inside like that.
And yeah, it
I
would
just
help to
have that like.
know because like I was showing me hitting a 7 iron. I always just record myself hitting
This
a
is a
7 iron.
iron.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure it is. Because I remember I was like, just give me a fucking 7 iron. I fucking cranked it. You can turn the sound up too. You hear this bitch.
Yeah, like look at this. You're so far away.
But
Or like
connected.
me or I'm just really close. Cuz like look at you at
It probably
impact.
needs to be like. I probably. I showed my buddy this. He's like, it's pretty good.
Really?
Like where, like how my hands are, like right how you had it stopped. He's like, that's what you kind of want.
Really? You want it like that?
Yeah, because look, all your power is right there. You haven't hit the ball. My power's already gone through. Like, how can you have power without some form of extension?
Yeah. And I think I was trying like the method.
Maybe not that far. That's pretty far.
I guess you're supposed to like hold out the club and then like bring it down, and that's how far it's away. And I was just messing with that an
I've
hour
heard
ago.
different ones. One's like it should like fall into your like thigh, inside thigh.
But yeah, I think I'm crowding myself, and that's why I'm not getting as much like compression lag because I don't. It's hard
No,
to.
yeah, Rory's a little like he's closer to the ball, obviously.
You never have your club like parallel, or maybe it's just the video. I mean, I'm sure like there's a
Where
frame
at
rate.
the top of the swing?
No, like when you bring it down,
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like it's just going like straight.
straight down.
Uh,
But like I'm sure if you had a face on view, like your wrists are more in front of your right leg than they are for me.
I gotta like see when you go to the range. There's like 2, 3 people there, bro. When I go, it's like 200. This Paradise Valley range, it's like a fucking joke.
Well, because the thing is, I go in the morning on weekdays,
Yeah, I think there would
and
still be more people there for sure.
oh, maybe there's just a bunch of old people there at my course.
Yeah, so I need to. I don't know. I should go hit balls tomorrow. Come on, or something. I was thinking about going today, but it's gonna like this weekend. It's gonna be like 104.
Yeah, it's been awful here too. I was about to become a member at that course today, and then
You didn't want to.
well, I knew I was about to go do legs after I hit range balls. So I was like, I don't want to risk it because I could be out for a few days like I was last time. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I'll be able to play. If I'm able to play, if I'm not sore tomorrow, I might go and play there and just be a member. But I think the meta is like you
Wait, so
play
you're not gonna become a member there?
maybe tomorrow. You play the day you become a member, you got to play, or else why do it, right?
Yeah. No, I mean no. That I don't live by that at all. I don't
Well, I'm
think.
saying like if I went there and bought $10 worth of range balls, like that's not really worth it. But I get to start my membership on the day I play, and then I don't know. I mean, you don't have to, but
Uh,
like $10 a day is basically a membership. And if I'm going there and just hitting $10 worth of range balls, then there's no need to become a member.
but you get golf too.
Right. Right. You get to golf too.
Yeah.
But
So like, if you hit a shit ton of range balls and golf there, then how is it
yeah,
not worth it?
oh yeah, it will be worth it definitely if I play there. Just play there once because I'm there at least 3 times a week hitting range balls.
Yeah, a large bucket's like $12 at this spot.
Yep, that's what it is at this spot too.
That's
And,
nuts, isn't
and
it?
sometimes
Like
like you
golf
can,
ain't cheap.
I
Bro.
don't know, man, $12 and then you scavenge some, chip a little bit, putt. It's not too bad. Versus like
It's a lot.
I feel a lot more fulfilled hitting a large bucket of balls than playing for 4 hours. You know what I mean?
I'd much rather play.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
it's just a
for,
lot more
like,
time consuming. You
yeah,
don't hit as
obviously
many
you're
shots.
hitting more balls. Like I get it. Like
You can work.
it's just like my buddy. Like we were playing in a 2-man scramble. My one homie like pure to drive, right? And we were playing at this really nice course. And it was like 2-man scrambles. So our foursome had 2 teams, right? And I was like, oh, I don't need to hit because he just piped it, right? And my buddy was like actually upset that I wasn't gonna hit. Like he's like, bro, you come on, we came out here, like you paid all this money, like why wouldn't you hit? I'm like,
Out of
bro,
respect.
what? Like I'm just like, no, it's just I don't know. It's like newer golfers to me think that way. Like I golf so fucking much. What does it matter? Like I didn't get that one swing, bro. That one swing was gonna change my life. Like stop. Like that's like the dumbest shit I ever
You
heard.
wouldn't just try to outdrive them? Ego. If
No,
you hit a good
there's
drive,
no
I'd be like,
reason.
fuck you.
And I
I'm
wasn't
going
and I
over
wasn't
you. I'm
even
going
hitting
over
the
you 20 yards.
and I wasn't even hitting the driver well. I don't even think I was using driver that day.
Yeah, and that makes sense because you keep breaking all your drivers.
TSR3 is still en route, I guess. They're saying maybe this weekend.
Okay. Let me know how it goes. I had a TSR3 for a second, and then I returned it to get the TSR4. 'Cause I was
Why?
like,
'Cause it's a smaller head. I had them hopefully
for higher swing
it down
speeds, I
an
guess
inch.
it was supposed to be better, but I don't know. It it seems to be fine. I It might mitigate misses. It's supposed to like just have less spin. So if you hit the ball and you have a fade on it, it just won't fade as much. I think that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
meta.
I think everyone on the tour uses TSR3 though.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm fine with the 4. I think I'm just a trend starter. And it's really not that much smaller.
It's pretty smaller, bro.
It's not that much. It's like what?
It's tiny. It's like a
Like
3 wood. It's like a 1 wood. It's like that
mm,
Tommy Fleetwood driver he has from fucking the mini driver.
the mini driver. The
Have
one
you seen
wood.
that thing?
Maybe I should just start trying to go off the deck with it.
I mean, you should get 2 iron like a man.
I have a 3 iron.
I have a 3 iron too.
3 iron, 3 wedges. The
Yep.
thing is, I was just
And
like,
2
I've been
iron.
thinking about a 5 wood
It's too many
lately.
clubs.
But like if I wanted to get
5
a
would be
5 wood,
cool.
if I wanted to get a 5 wood, I had to just take out my 3
But
iron.
then how far are you? Basically, you need, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It needs to cover yardage that you're not covering now, or you
It
need to be
would
just
basically
more
be
comfortable hitting
for a 230 yard.
4 iron.
230 yards, I can maybe get it with my 3 iron if I hit it good, but who knows? Now with the new book I've been
See,
reading,
230 is
flushing.
like my yeah, I'll probably hit a 3, but I could also be long potentially.
Yeah, I
Off the tee,
forgot
I could hit
Hercules
3 iron.
here. I could be long potentially, or I top it and
3 iron, like off the tee, I'm hitting like 250,
damn.
at least 260 maybe. That's why the
Yeah,
2 iron. Like I said, me and my buddy were neck and neck on our drives with the 2 iron. Like I was like, what the fuck? I just nutted that too. But what I need to do, and just looking at my swing is, I'm just gonna slow down my swing. Like it's
no,
gonna
no,
be
no, 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 no. Don't do
no.
that.
I mean, I'm just not
You
gonna swing
need
as
the.
hard. I'm not gonna swing
Oh,
as hard.
I thought you meant like
That's what
don't
I
mess
meant.
with your tempo,
No, I'm not gonna swing as hard. I'm just gonna swing smooth.
like me.
No,
Mine's like if Butter swung a golf club, this is what it would look like.
yeah, just like you can't even hold the club. It's like you're like lubed up with butter.
Yeah, just smooth. I think I am a little bit. After looking at yours, the difference between your hands is nuts to me.
I bet you probably need to be like in between.
I've
Like,
been
cut
I've
the
been
difference between
struggling.
ours.
I've been struggling so much
You're
with
getting
like
jammed. You're
distance.
jamming up somewhere. With what distance? Like
With the distance
consistent
from the
distance?
ball. I've been so confused. Like I go out there and I'm always just like I feel more comfortable when I'm closer. And I think that's what I just say fuck it. I feel more comfortable this way, so I'm just gonna do it. Versus being farther away. And I don't know how to measure this.
Go online. There's different ways to do it, but like
But like look at Rory. But he's like 5'3". Let's see what he looks like at impact.
he's like in between.
He
He's
is
not
yeah.
as.
He's not as jammed, but a little bit farther.
That's what I said. You split the difference between ours.
You got one hell of a golfer.
You might have a fucking butt child of knows who.
Yeah, there's just a little bit. I just need a little bit more. Have you done any research for the upcoming tournament?
No,
Yeah,
not even.
I went.
ounce.
I went kind of. I mean, I just watch a couple podcasts. I do a little bit of my own due diligence. Like
No
basically,
one's playing in it. Like,
we got. Let's see who's
I mean,
playing
like the
this week.
hitters aren't playing in it.
We got Ricky Fowler. We got Tony, Colin
Morikawa.
Morikawa,
No, there's people in it, obviously, like because
Alma,
now we know fucking everybody in the PGA, or at least we know like the top
Kim,
guys.
Tom Kim,
But
Matsuyama. Matsuyama's been killing it lately.
has he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he scores well. He plays
Justin.
well.
Okay. Justin Thomas though. What do you think about him? His performance?
What did he do last week? I just saw that clip where he
Where he's talking shit to Wyndham.
yeah, that
Um,
shit had me
he
dying.
did. He was pretty sick last week. He finished top 10.
Yeah.
And he was just I guess he was just out there having more fun, and
Yeah, he needs to
just
not
loosening it
stress
up.
out about it. He's fucking too mental. He's like, obviously, I mean, he's one of the better players.
So I think he could just go off. He's kind of just woken up. All right, I'm just not going to be as serious, and then just play awesome. It's
Good.
tough. It's tough to get into that mindset to not take it as seriously because you're always a little bit worried. Like, if I don't care, I'm just going to like triple bogey a hole and not care at all.
No,
Or like,
because
you
you're
fuck
gonna
up.
care. What do you mean you're gonna?
Because you kind of
care?
like, you kind of have to. I mean, it's not caring when you're less serious. You know what I mean? To be less serious, you have to kind of not be so worried about the results and kind of just like relaxing and not being so tense. Like
Oh,
it
for sure.
definitely helps. But at the same time, I think there's a happy medium.
Yeah, you got to be. I mean, you're gonna have nerves, or you're gonna, especially you're want to perform, right? Especially a guy like JT, who like people expect to perform. He has won one major. It took him a little while longer than people thought, but and then he gets cut at the Open and shoots what 81 that one day. Not a good look.
Yeah. 11 over.
But,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's just
he lost.
he could play better. He had been just in his head something. They didn't even really show him on any broadcast I watched.
Oh well,
That's why I remember I was like, "Where the fuck's JT?" Because normally they show him.
I was watching him all day Thursday and Friday when I was watching.
I'm talking about the U.S. Open. He was doing horrible. But
yeah, because he was doing horrible, and there wasn't that much coverage for the U.S. Open. It wasn't like these tournaments where you get to see these sick
like
featured
the
groups.
Peacocks.
Like the feature group last week with Scotty Rahm and was it Scotty Rahm and who was the third one? Finau? I think. I don't know. They had some sick featured group.
I'm not
And
sure.
then
I didn't even really.
JT played with Wyndham and Max Homa. That was a pretty good group too. But that was last week. This week, I don't know. I would like to see Justin Thomas do well this week. Fantasy wise, I mean, there's some like what I think is gonna be the meta. What I kind of want to do as far as building a betting slip is just go after for some of the longer shot people, because like the main difference from this week to last week is the distance, or like your longer hitters are going to have the advantage. Kind of like, I mean, they did last week as well, but now at this course, they don't get punished as much. There was a lot more ball placement at the last course, and at this one, I guess you don't need that. You can be long and a little bit wild and get away with it. So it's possible that somebody that's in the $7,000 range, I'm thinking like someone like Taylor Moore or Davis Riley, they just randomly, they wake up one morning and they decide they can putt and they can run away with it. it's really not that hard if you can
Riley's
just
had a decent
rip.
year, man. But then it's hard to be on the PGA Tour.
What, have you heard of Eckroat?
Yeah. Echo's
He's
pretty
like,
solid. I've
yeah.
fucked with him in Rainmakers. I've had his card for how long, and like he always like does decent. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He was
Oh,
like
he's
top
like,
10 in or
yeah, he's
yeah,
friends with,
Brian Nelson.
I guess, like he's friends with Victor Hovland and Ricky Fowler. They went to like the same college or came from the same
Oh, I'm
country
sure.
club.
Um,
And I guess
I
he
play him
would
a
just
lot.
kick Hovland's ass at Skins, allegedly. So yeah, he's the guy to watch out for. Byung Hung An, he's really long off the tee.
Yeah.
Same with Jaeger. I've been looking at people who's like higher in bogey avoidance and can make birdies because it's going to be a birdie fest. It's going to be just like last week with the 20 under, just like fantasy chaos, all the points you can score. It's just like you got to find those cheap guys who's ceiling. And I think it's more likely the longer hitters will ceiling than like a Dylan Wu, Doug Gim, you know. I think Matsuyama has a like
Is Wu not long?
no, he's not that long. He's a solid ball striker. He got cut last week. What even happened to you last week, Wu? He lost him. He just was like kind of mediocre. He lost only 0.8 strokes total. His putter, he like relies on, I guess he was putting well, just his ball striking wasn't good. Approach shots weren't working for him, and you kind of need that at those types of courses. Cameron Champ, I don't know. There's there's a lot of players that could do well, and I think
Cam Champ is he's from like Sacramento.
really he's
I remember
literally just
hearing about him when he was
long
coming
hitter.
up, and then like I remember seeing him on tour. I was like, "What the fuck is that kid everyone was talking about?" Yeah, he rips the ball. But he never makes a fucking cut.
Yeah, he missed the cut
And
on Travelers.
he'll like
and
pop off in like a
RBC.
tournament, like 1 out of every like 6 tournaments. But yeah, I like Cam Champ.
He's not his short game is not very good. His short
No.
around the green, he loses. He's lost so many strokes. Well, good thing you mentioned that. Yeah, stay with Champ, guys.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he
look
used to get
like
hot.
yeah, but Carson Young maybe or Alex Smalley could have another good week. He's been really showing up lately. He got top 5 at the Open, then had a good week last week, right?
Who? Smalley?
Did he have a top 5 at the Open?
I don't think so. That's
Smalley. Where are you? Smalley, top 10 last week. He didn't even play in the majors. He got a top 10 last week, and then top 25 at the Canadian Open. PGA Championship made the cut. Got top 25.
he had top 10 at the Open.
Oh, he didn't Canadian Open.
Canadian,
Travelers.
okay.
Travelers. Last week he got top 10. That's what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought he got top 5.
No, I like Smalley. He's been mentioned a few times, and
yeah, he's been
some of the weeks that I don't know if I'll do DraftKings a whole lot this week. Maybe.
Yeah, you beat me last week. You got me pretty good. Just because
easy.
freaking Siwoo Kim, man. And then I got one of my guys get cut on the number.
Just easy
money. I'm probably like 8-2. I don't know how many times we played or what my record is against you, but I'm pretty sure I've only lost twice.
Sure.
Cam Davis, that I like him this week as well.
You've only lost twice. Stop! I beat you 2 weeks in a row after you won a few in a row.
I was like unstoppable for 6 or 7 weeks.
Hey, you're getting lucky as fuck. As fuck.
All right. So who do you like this week? Should we do our picks?
We're doing our picks. Yeah, let's do our picks. It's a slow week this week. What's the schedule actually looking like? Let me look at the schedule.
We got 6 more events left. We got the Open in 3 weeks.
John Deere Classic.
Yeah, that was the last elevated event. The last one. Next
That's
elevated
crazy.
event, we got Brooks in it. We got the whole gang.
Yeah, so it's basically bar result. Genesis Scottish Open was cool. Minwoo Lee won that. Yeah, the Open July 20th, 23rd. So it's right around the corner.
Yeah, a few weeks.
And then FedEx Cup. FedEx Jude Championship. That's $20 million purse. BMW Championship, $20 million. Is that what it is now? I don't know.
I don't know what the purse is. The Rocket.
Okay, let's see. This week. Let's see a little return this week of Chris Kirk in the top 10.
Wow. I was actually looking.
that?
I was looking up Chris Kirk, and he's just been
Trash.
I guess he's not that long off the tee, and I forget what I was.
I'm gonna go Chris Kirk, and then I like Keegan, another top 10 finish here. He's off a big win, but I think he's hungry right now, and he's putting good.
Who'd you say?
Keegan Bradley.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go Keegan Bradley, Chris Kirk, and then winning. Oh man. I'll go Tom Kim wins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, random as fuck, huh?
All right. JT wins. JJ Spawn, top 10. And Alex Smalley, top 10.
JT wins.
Actually,
Top 10 who? Smalley and who?
JJ Spawn.
JJ Spawn. Wow.
We're digging deep.
Digging deep.
I actually want to change my Smalley pick.
Okay. To who?
To
This guy always changing picks. Always.
Will Gordon.
Will Gordon. Okay. It's not a bad pick.
Digging deep in the bag of tricks here.
I like it.
I haven't even looked up Gordon's stats. Gordon Sargent. That's actually who I meant. Oh. He might show up this week though. Gordon Sargent.
He could wait, who's Sargent? Is that guy any good?
I was actually looking at Adam Hadwin too. I was like, maybe he can show up because his distance isn't very good, but like his bogey avoidance is good and he can birdie.
He's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Gordon got cut last week. Wasn't very good off the tee. He can bounce back.
He could.
Tony has been struggling putting. Tony Finau.
Yeah.
He's been struggling putting. I don't know. I actually think. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between. Like, since it's gonna be a birdie fest, you don't need to be an elite ball striker to get yourself around this course. That's the only thing. It makes me want to just bet 10 people that are 50 to 1 plus.
Yeah.
But I also want to be surprised to see Hideki win or JT. It might just be like last week, honestly.
Yeah.
Just
Hideki.
some either seasoned vet or what have you just gets hot. Because Keegan was just draining everything. I wonder how that feels.
Oh man, must feel godly.
Did you see how he was like paying respect to his putter when they'd like hand his caddy his putter?
Isn't it whatchamacallit was using that putter too?
Yeah, isn't that
William
crazy?
Clark
That
and
same
Fowler.
putter, that same putter
Everyone's
won.
like buying it like crazy, I guess.
So I was thinking about it when I was putting today about how you said mallets are easier to hit. It's the same surface. Like, why do you think they're easier?
I just think they're easier. No, I think they're easier to go straight back and forth and they're easier on shorter putts.
Because they have more bounce.
It's just like you see the stroke. You actually physically see it because it's like just longer, right?
Oh yeah, I guess.
So like you could kind of see the straight back and forth easier.
I might start doing the Spieth.
I don't know.
thing.
Men use mallets, so it's kind of like it's like, you know,
What?
like I said men. I mean men. Men use blades. I fucked it up. What did I say? Men use mallets. Men
What's
use
up?
blades, so it's like a mallet thing is kind of like it's like you're asking me,
But do you see Denny McCarthy? He was going off, and he has the flow back, but he has a circle tee. He has a sick putter, just like mine. But,
Odyssey's the number one putter on tour, most used.
so is that Spider is TaylorMade, right?
Yeah,
Those
no
actually
one
feel
uses
pretty good.
TaylorMade.
Those Spiders felt pretty good. If I didn't get a Scotty, I probably would have got a Spider.
Yeah,
But the
I drained
Scotty,
a sick birdie with it, but then like,
once I
I
picked up
wasn't.
the Scotty mallet and just swung it once, I was like, that was pure. I was like,
You're like,
I
just
shouldn't have done that.
where
I
do I?
shouldn't have done
Where's
that.
Yeah, it was a very expensive putt you just did when you did that.
Yeah, very, very
Gordon
expensive.
Sargent, is that the dude?
He's the guy that ran or made the deep run at the US Open. He was a low amateur. But no, Will Gordon.
Taylor
I
Pendrith.
Taylor Pendrith. That's actually
He's been cut last 2 weeks, but he was at 3 under and he got cut this
I'm
week.
telling you, Taylor Moore. I think can have a good week.
T Moore, he's been coming on as of late.
I'm gonna make a pretty sick model on this website because I'm gonna like weight a bunch on driving distance and then bogey avoidance and birdies and putts within 10 feet are just like if people are the top people that are within 10 feet are just gonna win. Wyndham Clark at the Open, he was like 96%, 10 feet and in.
Really?
Yeah. So you're basically just gonna win the tournament if you can hit all your putts from 10 feet and in. You heard it here first, guys.
I mean, yeah, it's probably a good amount of tournaments are like that.
I think I already mentioned Jaeger, Smalley.
Aaron Yeager.
I just think like them being at 50 to 1, it's just a little pricey for who they are.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a nice
Hoagie?
Luke List win or something. I just wonder.
Hank?
I wonder how well the shorter hitters do this weekend. How much driving distance can really impact it? Because like, is Morikawa just gonna go off? He can.
Yeah, you can. This course isn't as short though. It's like 7,300 yards.
And like we didn't talk anything about Ricky. Ricky's going off.
Yeah.
He's been striking it well. And like Homa, he hasn't been doing well, but like all these elite guys, I think
They could just have a day.
right. And then just sweep away the competition. But it's so tough when when freaking you have Denny McCarthy shooting 60.
Yeah.
Just like
It's just there's who the fuck knows, right?
I don't think it's gonna be that low, but we're gonna see some low scores and some random people going low. You gotta get those people. Any final thoughts?
No. I'll watch this weekend for sure. I was a little hungover from the US Open last week, and so we'll see. But I'll watch.
I'll watch too. I mean, I'll throw it on when I can.
I don't know, like Thursday, Friday, maybe not as much. Maybe Friday because I pretty much like am off this week, kind of. I mean, I got to go in the office tomorrow, but this is my last week working from home at this position. Yeah. So I'll be back on the grind of driving in every day.
Driving, just keeping your clubs in your car.
Maybe if they wouldn't melt.
You
Head would fly off.
play this week?
Yeah, my dad wants to go play. Maybe I'll play Friday.
My dad, if he would have parred 17 and 18 when I played with him, he would have shot like 81
Really?
with a couple mulligans. But
Oh, there you go.
he was playing. He was playing well. He was like playing from the Blues too.
Nice.
How well does your dad shoot?
Trash. Like hundreds. Like 110s probably. And he literally lost vision in one eye, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
His dominant eye or no?
I think so.
Ooh. How?
Yeah.
Why just one eye?
I don't know. He had a stroke and like I think there's like a clot or something. He said, yeah.
Well, at least he's cool though, right now. Damn,
I mean, he's all fucked up with just like bad health, but I mean, he like moves around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean, like bad health?
he's got like other issues. He's just old fucking man, bro.
I thought your dad was younger than mine.
I don't know. How old's your dad?
Like, I don't know. He's almost 60.
You don't even know.
I think he's almost 60.
They're like the same age, probably, bro. He's like 50. My dad's 59.
Okay, yeah. They are probably about the same age then.
Yeah.
Still trucking, still getting out there and playing.
Still trucking. Yeah, I got to get him out. That's my thing now. Is like I got to get him like moving a little bit. Like I said, him having that stroke and shit kind of motivated me to get onto the exercise.
Is he not healthy?
No, I mean they eat fine. Like I mean he eats out but they cook and shit at home and like Lynn's like a nurse practitioner. But like my dad's fucking drinks, smokes all the time. He's been smoking since he was
like weed?
Yeah, my dad's a pothead. He's like smoked like since he was like high school.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like I think after that, like he used to play sports and stuff when I was a kid, but like he's never really like worked out.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like never does cardio, you know.
I took a cold shower today.
Oh, was like it rough?
Knocked the wind right out of me.
What time? It does. You got to really focus on the breathing. You got to.
Yeah, because I was like, oh man.
I wonder what that is. Like, it's just like your body's just like you just shocked your body.
Yeah, especially because I had it on hot and I was like, fuck it, we're turning this on cold.
Oh, you started hot, yeah.
And I went cold.
So I was doing that at first, and then eventually I was just started cold.
You just got to hop nog because you'll probably. I think like it causes more of that shock.
I'm getting more used to it now, but like,
did you look up Wim Hof?
No, I told you to put it in the thing.
I did. I typed in Wim Hof.
Oh.
Yeah, Wim Hof is crazy.
This guy. I've heard Joe talk about him because he's talking about like how he like swims under the water for how long.
Yeah, I was telling you that story.
I've seen clips of it actually. I probably actually since last week.
Yeah, because he has that world record of just being crazy.
But like I don't see like I would like a cold plunge, but I think that's like I don't know how
It would.
I'm only going in like so now what I've been doing, like I said, I just hop straight into it. I put it
Mhm.
on all the way cold, but I don't do it every day. I'll
I mean,
do
it's
it like
100 degrees out here. How cold
yeah,
is it really getting?
probably I would say out of your faucet it could be anywhere from 50 to 60 degrees. 50 degrees, let's say. That's pretty cold.
Yeah,
Um considering your body is like running at like 98, right? So
yeah.
um like today I did it and then I went on a run after.
Why wouldn't you do it before? Why don't you do it after?
No, they say to not do it after. Apparently there's been studies where like it suppresses like the muscle like the Hooverman said it on Joe Rogan's thing, and Joe Rogan started doing it before now. He works out. Like Joe Rogan
The
goes into the
plunges?
sauna and then he goes into the cold plunge. So things about it, he heats his body up and then he goes into it. And he says he keeps it at like 34 degrees.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I was like, bro, what do you know? But he said, I mean, it does like you feel better throughout the
Yeah,
day.
because I mean,
It's
you
kind of
talk.
weird.
Yeah, I get that.
I want to start doing sauna. That's why I
Well,
was
and
thinking
I
about getting a
mean,
membership.
going for the run, it will definitely help you feel better all day too.
Yeah, yeah. So I did that, then run, and they say it's better to do it before because you basically get cold, and then like
Your
warm up your
body,
muscles
your body has to warm up to get.
even more. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I've heard
because then
that,
you work out after,
and it like releases something to like.
and that's why Joe Rogan does sauna first, then cold, then works out. He said he tried to go cold, sauna cold, and like he said he like got hella dizzy. So he's
He's
like, "Don't
crazy.
fucking kill yourself, you idiot."
But
It's
he
like,
talks to a bunch of experts, so he kind of knows that there's some science behind whatever the fuck he's up to. But you still doing the keto? Are you Rick and his wife?
I like I said, just calling it the
Just
low
calling it the
carb.
low carb. Don't wanna brand it so people think you're
Like
doing
I said,
keto.
the Rhonda Patrick was saying, like you're like it's so hard to get into ketosis. I'm losing weight. I'm kind
Yeah.
of like at a little threshold now where it's not losing as much every day. Um, because like I said, I'm down from my original weigh-in. I'm down 20 something pounds.
Damn. When was your original weigh-in?
Probably like 2 months ago.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Maybe a
good.
little less.
Bro,
I started
you'll
doing
start
one.
shaving pounds off.
I don't know. I think it's gonna slow down.
Well, if you
Or you think
keep
if I actually get into full ketosis, is
you
that what you're
keep
saying?
yeah, you get into full
Or just
ketosis,
keep jogging?
keep jogging, fasted.
I started talking to my buddy about like he's training for a half marathon. It's 13
You
miles.
think you can do a half marathon?
No, I'm thinking because I was thinking like this. What I'm doing a little. Remember, I was telling you I'm doing a training thing for the running, and it basically like I didn't tell you that. It's on Reddit. It's like I just came across it one day. It's called C to 5K, couch to 5K. And so it's like meant to like build up your endurance because they say it's like the best way to build up endurance is like you don't just run as far as you can and then like you're just dog tired, you know. Like they say that doesn't build endurance. You have to like do like go a little bit, walk, go a little bit longer. There's certain ways to do it. Even my buddy, he was like, "Yeah, I started looking into it," and that's what they say. The same thing for half marathon. That's why they say that people couldn't originally break. What was it like the 5 minute mile? Because everybody was just training by running the mile as fast as they could, and then finally the dude who broke it, like he just broke the mile down into like little short things and just try to get his top time each, you know.
Yeah.
So they train. There's just different ways to gain endurance. Have you seen those Joe Rogan guys that they talk about that like the VO2 max and all that shit?
Hmm.
There, the VO2 max is like a little different, but then one guy, like he had a like Russian guy on too, and he was saying that same shit. He's like, and everyone says it. They're like, when you run, don't overexert yourself. Run at a pace where you think you could talk if you were talking to somebody. And this program also says it's like if you're like, just don't stop. Go slow if you have to. That's why I started to catch myself going a little too quick because I'm just used to like that jogging, like it's
Just
football
keep
or some
jogging.
shit. Yeah, and then I'm like, fuck, I started to get a little more tired. And I'm like, just relax, slow down. But this one, it basically builds you up to run 30 minutes straight without a break. And so right now, I'm like 5 weeks in. It's like 9 weeks. Then the next one, there's one where it does 6K. So I'd be running for an hour straight. That's, I think it's 6K or 10K, which is 6 miles.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't know
just
if I'll do that, but like I started looking into it because I'm
yeah, I
trying to
mean,
do
that
it.
sounds good. I just hop on a freaking stationary bike for 30 minutes. Get a good
That's
sweat.
they say that's hella good. They say that's hella good, but you should try to do it like how I do it, or
I just stay a
build
constant
endurance
pace.
with it.
I mean, I don't know. I just stay a constant pace. Sometimes I'll push myself if I'm feeling it. Sometimes I'll slow
I think you say
down.
bike's better for your knees too, because I literally, bro, my knees were so fucked. Like I feel them when I run.
Bro, yeah. That's why I don't fuck around with it. I started doing the bike when I was working at Amazon. I was on my feet all day. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and do this. But now I'm kind of just like,
You're sitting all day.
yeah, but I'm doing in whatever. Now it's just like I kind of
No,
got
I'm
used to the
saying
bike,
it's like
and
you're
it's
the reverse
better.
now.
Yeah, it is the reverse, but I'm still sitting on the stationary bike.
That's my problem. Like I with this, luckily the other job, I'll be like, I think I'll be in the field a little more, so I'll be on my feet. But like this one, I was thinking about getting one of those standing desks because I'm just sitting down all fucking day.
Well, yeah, it's just as long as you go out and exercise, you're fine.
Yeah, and they say they want like 180 minutes of cardio a week. I'm only doing 90. No, like
Yeah, I might get 90 in. I need to
I
start
played
doing
basketball
cardio.
Saturday too, so
I got to start
like,
doing cardio more on the weekends. I kind of slack off on the weekends.
but you're probably pretty. You're already fairly like you probably have like pretty high VO2 max. It's
I don't
basically like
know.
how much oxygen your body could use when you're exerting yourself like the most, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, I have no idea. I
But
need to see that podcast.
they say like if you have a high cardiovascular health, like you're probably up there.
I'm
Maybe
not. I
not
have
with this
asthma.
smoking.
I have
Yeah.
asthma.
But they say but yeah.
Yeah, mine's
But how long do you think you could go jog outside right now? Like 5 minute warm up, little walk, and then you just jogged. How long do you think you could go?
I mean, I could probably go easily 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, see, so you're probably decent.
Cuz like I jack up the resistance on those fucking bikes. I
Yeah.
see the old people next to me, they're on like 3 or 4, and I'm on like 15. Like level wise. I know people are looking at that like, yeah, I'm getting after it, guys. Here on this little bike.
This guy thinks he's Lance Armstrong. Just
Basically,
doing
no.
steroid.
I
Let's just
dude,
do steroids.
it sucks going to the gym with my hurt rotator cuff because like I can't bench anything.
They have a sauna at your gym.
No. They have a racquetball court, pickleball, basketball. It's only like 35 bucks a month, so it's pretty
Basketball
reasonable.
inside or outside?
Inside.
Oh,
I
that's
went and
dope.
played basketball there once, and my cardio was just not up. I did the bike before, and I tried to play basketball afterwards, and
I actually noticed like I played this weekend and it was full court, and I was like, damn, I'm like able
keeping
to like
up.
play. Yeah.
You're
But I
just not
play with like
focused on.
all these like they're like all these Mexican dudes and like a couple of Indian guys and they're like soccer players. Like my
Mhm.
buddy I went to school with asked me to go. And he was like, "Yeah, bro." When you got there, he's like, "The game just changed because like somebody was actually like," he's like, "You were actually like doing moves because everybody else is just dribbling and then like shoot. They're all soccer players. Like they destroy me in soccer, right? Like I stopped soccer in like 6th grade. But I want to go play with them because that's good cardio too, you know."
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like I
Oh,
said, I've been trying to get wear this watch all the time. I get all this data in there. It's pretty cool to look at.
the
Like
Fitbit.
my Apple Watch. It
Oh
basically
really?
like yeah, it like told me my resting heart rate dropped. So basically it's like good results, right?
Yeah. Do you golf with a watch on?
No, I've been thinking about it just to get the
I think
stats.
it would mess with your feel.
I made I wear it on my left hand, right? I think I would have to put it on my right.
I you see being
Well, think about all the force that watch is going to take too.
yeah, you just got to be careful. You ever go to you make one of your bathroom trips, just don't like put your wab up your ass. That's the thing.
What?
You can't wear your watch on the hand you wipe with. That's
That's
the
true.
meta. That's the
That's why
meta.
it's always on the left.
That's why I was
If
saying you
you're
gotta
right handed, wear it on the left.
exactly. That's why I was saying like be careful. All right, bro.
All right, man.
Midnight here. Best of luck in the head to head match. I'll fucking hit you
Yeah, you'll
up.
need it this week.
I'll let you know when I break 80.
I'll be breaking it soon.
All right.
All right,
Peace
man.
out.